Hey lovely sexy people. So Stormbringer landed the other day and I've just picked it up from my other half, and so we've got issues 7, 8, 9 and 10. So this completes the first 10 issues that Hachette released in advance, knowledge of in advance, as to what we were going to get. And we get our free binder with this issue as well. So 8 is our Lord Imperatant. 9 is our weird shaman, swamp shaman, and then 10 is Van Dyer's what are they? Truth Seekers. Van Dyer's Truth Seekers. So those are those. Let's have a quick look at the binder. Now, I love these binders. The in Warhammer Imperium one is lovely. This is lovely. I love the artwork on the front. The female warrior. And on the inside, if I remove our binders, dividers, we've got this lovely Realm Spheres Cosmos Arcane map kind of thing, and then obviously the sections broken down. Now, my only bugbear is that these dividers appear to be paper stock rather than card. Ideally, I would have preferred to see a kind of very thin plastic dividers for the durability. With the ones I got for Imperium, I have had to reinforce the punch holes with the white, you know, like when you were at school and you used to buy those little white circles that you put around the punch holes just to reinforce them. I've had to buy those to reinforce the binders punch holes, the divider punch holes, as it were. So that's kind of my only bugbear, really. Let's make sure I get all this glue off. But yeah, so our 5 sections. So we've got read, which will go into all sorts of different bits and pieces. Read, collect. Actually, let's do this. Let's read what it says. So we've got Age of Sigmar, Mortal Realms, Order, Destruction, Armies, Guides and Stories. We then have collect, so Realm, Journey, Battlefield, Armies of Order, Armies of Destruction. We've got our build section, which is all the instructions that you get. You then have the paint section, so for all the painting tutorials for your minis, and then we have our play, so you'll have your tutorials, your core rules, battle plans and war scrolls. So there you go, that's what you have. And if you look, all this great artwork on the back of these, so Stormcast against the killer boss. We've got an Uruk in heavy armor here. Some sort of winged fell beast, like a bit Zinchian, that Lord of Change. Stormcast Eternal, I don't know who this is meant to be. And then obviously we've got Stormcast Eternal here. This looks like they might be the chaps with the heavy hammers. Are they known as Praetors or something like that? I honestly don't know. Somebody let me know. But yeah, binder, really nice. Let's have a look at this issue. throw the plastic on the floor. So we get 2 paints. We'll come to those momentarily. We get a range ruler. That's nice. And we get the magazine. So here we go. Magazine. Stormbringer. XxxX White. Catachan Flesh. Measuring your moves. Ooh. Right. So we've got information on realm spheres. Each of the mortal realms is contained within a realm sphere, which is an orb of elemental magic. At their edge, the magic of these realm spheres is wild and unpredictable, while at the centre, the magic has stabilised to form landscapes where mortals may dwell. So there you go. We've then got how to paint. So we're going to start obviously using our new paints to come in and start adding in extra details for our minis. Base coating Stormcast Eternals, base coating more Stormcast Eternals. So these are the wound markers. So I think in issue 1 we were supposed to have some wound markers on the back page, but they failed to do that, and they said that they're going to send them out with issue 7, and these are our wound markers. So there's 4, 8, 12, 16 in total. Personally, I just use dice. Right, then we've got basics on how to measure. So this will be for our range ruler. Now I do like these range rulers. I think they're much nicer than the old whippy rulers that we used to get. And I think they work easier than those whippy rulers as well. So movement and coherency. So talking about movement, unit coherency, with a 1 inch within an inch of 2 other models or something like that. How to charge, charging phase. And then weapon ranges. Right, missile weapons. So things like grenade range or melee weapons, they have a range. We then have a divide and rule playthrough, number 7. We're still using our battle mat with the coffee ring stains. Oh, that reminds me, I need to put the kettle on. And then our war scrolls, they've added in our movement ranges now onto the war scrolls. So we've now got wounds, move and save, as well as the weapon attacks for each of the war scrolls. And then on the back we've got the next one is Lord Imperatant. And then we've got the Swamp Kala Shaman. Realm of Beasts, Magic in Battle. So there you go. That was issue 7. Come down. Ooh, right, so XxxX White I've used a lot of recently. But I've never used Catachan Flesh. And that's a very, very dark flesh tone. But that's a base. This is a base. They both, I mean, I must admit that I have found that Citadel paint, base paints do cover quite well. Generally, if I'm basing a white miniature, I will base it in Ulthuan Grey first. It's close enough to white that it covers really well. I mean, really well. But it's close enough to white that I can put it on, and then I can just layer white over the top and keep the Ulthuan Grey, you know, which is obviously going to be ever so slightly darker in the shade in the folds. So yeah, not too bad paints to be getting on with. So that brings our paint total up to 6, I think it is. We had what did we have? We had Leadbelcher, we've had the Uruk Flesh, we've had Cantor Blue, and Retributor Armour. So these two will go with it. Right, so that was it. That was the magazine. So the magazine, we got our wound markers, we've got 2 paints, and our measuring stick for this issue. Join me in the next one. All right, take care. Bye-bye.